What's going on? If you own a power washing business or are looking to start one, then this video is for you. Today, what I actually want to cover is advertising, right? This is something I get asked all the time, so I feel it's relevant to continue making videos about advertising. But, first things first, let's define what advertising, marketing, promotion actually is, right? What the purpose of it is. The purpose of it is to make your products, your services known to potential customers, right? So if you break it down very simply like that, you can do a lot of things to make your stuff known to potential customers, okay? Something that a lot of people struggle with is they think that there is a secret to advertising. While there are things that, make ads work better, get you a better ROI when you're actually doing the advertising, there's not really a secret. And I see so often people in our industry especially, they'll try Facebook ads and they'll spend $50 and say it doesn't work. Then they'll try yard signs, they'll put out 10, say it doesn't work. They'll try flyers, they'll put out a few hundred and say it doesn't work, right? The problem is, in the beginning, it's all about volume, okay? So if you are jumping from thing to thing to thing, you are just hurting yourself because you're not getting enough exposure. Enough people aren't seeing what you actually have to offer. So what you can do is to just pick one, right? And there's two things to consider when you're actually picking an advertising method in the beginning. Do you have more time or more money to spend on the ads? If you have more time, pick something that costs time but is very cheap or even free to do, like door-to-door, flyers, yard signs, networking, those things. They don't cost a ton of money, if any at all. They just take time to actually do. On the flip side of that, you've got paid strategies. This can be things like direct mail, Facebook ads, Google ads, so on and so forth, radio commercials, all of those things that you just pay money to do, right? So depending on whether you have more time or more money, that is when, which I know I said those backwards, more time or more money, what you have to do is just pick one, start doing it, do it enough. And the whole goal of that initial one is to do it enough until you get a result. And a big result, not just one job, but you get enough results to get a predictable thing. This is what I screwed up on in the beginning. We weren't quite tracking this, right? So we didn't know what we were getting results from. But I realized that, and then we started tracking stuff to where we knew that every time we're putting out X amount of flyers, that equals one job. Or every time we knocked on X amount of doors, that equals one job. Or if we spend X amount on Facebook ads, that equals one job, right? And then once you have that simple equation, it makes it so much easier to scale because all that you do is put more inputs into whatever that thing is to get the, scaled up output, whatever you're looking for. So with advertising, to recap, don't complicate it, pick a method and utilize that method as best you can with enough volume to get a result so that you can have predictable results moving forward. Again, do not complicate it. It's not crazy hard. It's just about letting people know about what you have to offer and letting enough people know that are ideal clients. So I hope this is super helpful. If it was, please do subscribe, leave any comments below if you have questions, you got something you want me to talk about, leave that below so I can do that. But other than that, we will see you in the next one.